The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Boundless PodTrap movie review and the guys of the BPT. What you are about to hear contains spoilers to movies. If you don't want to hear these spoilers, please disengage your listening device at this time. If you can't handle those with a possible differing view on a movie, you may also want to disengage your listening device at this time. Stay tuned for a movie review that only the guys at the Boundless PodTrap can give you.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Oh, hello, humans.
I really enjoy dancing to this music.
Brian does. He's getting his groove on it.
It is what the kids call
I need a little
fire.
bit. I need a little bit in here. A little bit in here.
Maybe we could
got no
maybe
snare
we
on his
could break
headphones.
dance to it. And
Maybe.
get a gold medal.
Yeah.
Because I can do.
Enjoy your only gold medal, bitches.
I could dance like I was having a seizure.
I'm just turning up everybody's.
All right.
There we go. That's mine.
Yeah, that's
mine's
better.
good now.
All right.
All right.
What's happening?
We should have figured that out before we hit
Probably.
start. But here we are.
The
Welcome
joy
to
of
the Boundless
editing.
PodTrap movie review.
Edit that,
Number what?
45.
Why'd you turn mine down?
Sorry,
45.
Better. Right there.
Episode
Leave it.
45. And our first cartoon.
Yeah. Is it?
Second.
Let's
Doralius
say
and
Doralius
Sheets.
counts, I guess.
Oh.
It's our first kids appropriate cartoon.
To an extent.
She's got big boobs.
Yeah, babe, her boobs are too big. We can do that.
Well,
all
I'm not
day.
going to like
Did you
it.
watch that yet, Brian? Doralius? He's doing
Doralius?
headset things right now.
I'm trying to find mine.
I haven't.
Little behind the scenes.
He'll edit this out, or he won't.
It's still. I mean, it still sounds funny, but I haven't.
That's because you're listening to the Boundless PodTrap. Go fuck yourself.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, I got a lot of that going on, and then Suits. I think Suits is my show right now. Almost done in the last season.
I'm watching Hard Knocks.
I've been recommending
weekly.
Suits for a while. I haven't.
I know, same. It's in my queue. I just haven't pulled the trigger.
Your
on it.
qua? In your qua?
Also,
good.
Mad
Enjoy
Men, as well as in my queue. I really want to rewatch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, though.
I'm in a Buffy mood. I want to
Ooh,
rewatch
I
Buffy.
rewatched
new
that a
or
couple years
the new
ago, all the
Buffy?
way through.
Yeah.
The new Fresh Prince, totally better than the original.
I doubt it, because isn't it serious?
I think so. And
You haven't even seen
I haven't.
All right, Peacock. I'll deep dive and let you guys know next episode. So.
There's no Uncle Phil.
Cause he did.
Yes.
Uncle Phil said he talked to you.
We talked to Uncle Phil about, sliding me into his will.
Speaking of Uncle Phil, he is the voice of Shredder.
Yes.
Because I did not know until recently, Amazon has a channel that just plays that cartoon over
Nice.
and over and over.
Wow.
That's a good channel.
And Raphael is Yakko from Animaniacs.
Really?
Same guy. So I was like, I know this fucking voice. What is his voice? A couple others you'd recognize too,
Well,
but
you'd-
mainly because they do other Ninja Turtle stuff as well. So
Well, if you watch this movie with us over the hedge, you probably recognize lots of voices in
lots
this
of
movie.
voices for this one because what episode is this? I forgot already.
45.
45. Oh yeah, I'm not on the fours anymore, son of mother.
+1, man. You got a +1.
I'll kill you.
Bring your +1. Come on.
So for episode 45, we've already said it, but we need the dramatic music and all that stuff. We're gonna do 2006's. That is not the Oh my god, we're on par today.
I'm back at it.
See, we're actually, and I don't know if you've seen our Facebook update, but we had to cancel our last recording a couple weeks ago because of a storm
and we're currently in the
in a watch.
probably right outside the targets of a storm again.
Yeah.
That's
So-
going to be like its little brother's coming back.
So we're a little rusty, is what I'm trying to say. But right now we're going to talk about 2006's Over the Hedge.
Welcome.
We did it, guys. We got there. So this is a DreamWorks movie,
This is true.
which is not a Pixar one. So it's not Disney. And a lot of people confuse that, but
Yes.
um,
I feel like I'm more of a DreamWorks fan than I am Pixar, I think.
I don't know. I need to deep dive more into it. I really want to get into How I Trained Your Dragon series because I hear that's great. I
That
don't
is
know if you
good.
guys
The
have
first
seen
two
that.
are good.
Yeah.
The third
Shrek's good.
Yeah.
Those are good
Monster
movies.
House, I think, was my favorite.
I
Monster
don't think
House
I've
is
seen that
wicked.
one either. I like it.
Monster House was a lot
Isn't
of
that
fun.
Buscemi? The crackety old man is Buscemi, isn't it?
Yeah.
Steve Buscemi. I think my favorite line in that. Sorry.
No,
my favorite line in that
Oh, it's
where
a
he's
girl
like,
house.
"I love you, vacuum cleaner."
It's got a uvula. Oh, it's a girl house.
That's funny. Oh,
Yes,
man.
go ahead. What were you saying about this movie,
Don't
Over the
know
Hedge?
anymore. Lost train of thought.
Well,
here.
we were
I was
trying to
looking up
decide.
DreamWorks movies
Yeah.
real quick. You guys, like we said, Shrek, How I Train Your Dragon. Isn't Cars one of those?
No,
No,
Cars.
No,
Cars is
Disney.
Pixar.
Pixar. Hold on, we'll get there. Shrek, Madagascar. That's the other one I was thinking of.
I like to move it, move it.
That's a funny movie. Definitely is. But anyway, Shark Tale, I think, is one of them too. Don't care anymore. But this one is so brief synopsis. When Vern and fellow woodland friends awake from winter's hibernation, they find they have some new neighbors, humans,
Dun, dun,
and
dun.
RJ, an opportunistic raccoon, who shows the others how to exploit the suburban bounty laid out before them.
Oh, where are my manners? I'm RJ.
What it doesn't say in that synopsis is RJ fucked up.
Yes.
He pissed off a bear.
You're dead, RJ. And your friends are next.
A Nick Nolte bear,
Not
mind you.
because he wanted to. If only he was sly enough.
Yeah.
He was a fun
Well, he was
character.
sly. He just got greedy.
He
And
did.
maybe that's
He had
part of
a
the
little bit.
moral
I
of the
mean,
story
sometimes-
here.
Yeah.
I like when he's
Those
like,
Pringles are.
he's like, take what you need, which is all of it.
Yeah, he takes all of it. That's funny.
But yeah, go ahead.
RJ played by Bruce Willis. Like I think AJ said that you'll recognize 100 voices in this. You know, Garry Shandling is Vern. Bruce Willis is RJ.
Melissa Vandella, a.k.a. Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne is in this. Thomas Hayden Church,
Steve-
Wanda Sykes, Allison
Steve
Jenny,
Carell.
Steve Carell, William Shatner, Catherine O'Hara, Eugene Levy. You know, names for days. Nick Nolte. like
Thomas
you already
Hayden
said.
Church.
I said that.
I did too.
Stupid idiot. He
Omid
plays the exterminator.
Jalali.
But anyway, so I picked this because I wanted to mix it up a little bit. Low key, the other two options weren't streaming, and I tried to just pick something that was streaming. Although I think you rented it anyway. I think
This movie,
I think
yeah.
I bought it on
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
YouTubes.
I had it on.
It wasn't
Vudu.
streaming.
I don't know if you watched it on Vudu or not. But
I
Oh.
don't remember how I watched it.
See, I have
I
to
think it
plug
was
in the
a-
rest of the
no,
stuff
it-
on Just Watch because I figured I found out I only had like 4 things logged in that I have.
yeah,
I'm like, oh, I could have done Freevee and Tubi and all this other stuff.
yeah.
too.
If you add the other things that you have, it'll tell you if it's on your streaming thing or whatever. But
It was
Whatever.
on Hulu as well.
yeah,
I feel like I watched it on Hulu.
I just watched it on because I own it.
Not that it really matters, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's bad communication. Also something families do.
Although the Hulu did yours have issues at some points? The colors like fucked up.
Yes, all colors are fucked up, right?
Shit. Well, for me, who can see all the colors of the wind,
I don't know why that's always
Got him. That's pretty funny.
I
Anyway.
purposely did that. Ha! Gotcha.
You're turning red.
This movie was made for a budget
feel
of
like an
80
asshole
million
now.
and made 155 million in US and Canada and gross worldwide of 339 million. So it definitely made its money back. It's only an hour and 23 minutes. It's good for the kids. Let's go
It's too
talk about
short.
reviews. It is
Internet
kinda
Movie
short,
Database
actually.
reviewed it at 6.7.
Oh no, I'm not gonna get to those yet.
Oh, okay.
You wait.
I already said it. I'll
Well,
cut
yeah,
it.
we'll
I'll
go-
cut it out.
Cut it out.
Edit
He
out.
won't cut it out.
Cut it out.
Okay, wait. Look, it's still in the cave.
Anyway, let's start with AJ over there. And I'm curious, did you watch this with Mox?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Oh,
What the truck?
This motherfucker is drinking out of a tea kettle over here.
Justin's full on coffee kettle.
I didn't
Just
find a
drinking
cup.
Yeah, so you just drink the whole coffee kettle?
I didn't find a cup. It's like
you guys are making fun of what he's drinking out of. The real question is what he's drinking.
there's
Is it
ginger.
Kool-Aid like Bert Kreischer?
It's like a fruit ginger ale with some BCAAs.
I went with
You
green
eat
tea this
vinegar.
time.
You even know what a BCAA is?
Your branch chain amino acids.
Zoom type.
There it is.
Yeah,
Anyway,
see?
Because
He's turning into a tree.
Maybe. Trees nuts.
It is-
Speaking of trees, the trees got cut down in this movie. How'd you
did.
feel about that, AJ?
Oh, yeah,
it
they
sucks.
did.
You know, I loved it. It was a fun little romp.
Romp.
They,
I always like when
they
people say
spent
romp.
they spent a lot of money on voice actors, which I think
that's where all the budget went.
Right. I think it made the movie what it was, just put it over the edge just that little bit
Over
more.
the Hedge was over the edge.
Come here, Hammy. Come here. You are a genius, my boy.
I think if they wouldn't have had all the actors in it, I think it would have diminished it a little bit. But the fact that it's like, oh, that's Bruce Willis the whole time kind of made me chuckle and smile. And
especially now because he can't even like communicate anymore.
yeah. Right. Thanks for bringing my section down, buddy.
You brought him up.
I did. Anyway, I give it a 7.5.
7.5. All right, Brian, what are you thinking?
For me, it was cute.
Cute.
Not overly funny. Cute, like cute kids movie. You know, it's well written though. I wondered if it was a like director's choice or if they're just bad at animating the humans. Like I didn't know if that was like
This was 2006.
Yeah, so I didn't know if it was like an animation
kind of style.
Yeah.
Although Shrek, I don't know.
limitation, or if it was like kind of a take on humans are kind of ugly.
Easy. Don't worry. That's just a human being.
Like, oh, look at
Could
these
be.
humans taking
Could be.
over our land, and so it was kind of like a viewpoint of like,
Right,
look
now
at.
we have two Justins in the room.
It was just something that really bothered me the whole movie, but it bothered me in a way. I was like, is this on purpose, or is this they're just terrible at making humans look
Hey.
normal?
Hey, sorry.
Justin.
That was an insult earlier.
I am not ready to start doing half points yet. So
We
this
talked about him doing half
this
points.
This film is lucky because I would lower the score, but since I am not doing halves, I'm going to go with 7.
So 10. You know,
I would have,
I'm
yeah.
gonna keep it as 7. Justin, what did you think? Did you watch this with the kids?
I did not.
Wow, kids
not.
movie. And you
We're
guys
just all
told the
creepy
kids to
men.
fucking-
Just
There's a
watching
little
kids
bit of nudity in this movie that I
nudity.
yes.
That turtle gets naked a lot.
It's true. The animals are all naked the
They
whole
didn't
time.
have clothes.
It's
Okay.
true. Wanda Sykes. Oh, name we just definitely
Yeah,
forgot.
you see the way that she was like meow meow, like she
And
was
then the
hyping it up.
cork came out of.
Yeah, it was in her butt.
It was
They
definitely in her butt.
clogged it up. I liked the movie.
But
The
the
movie-
cat did not have sense of smell.
It had a lot of good. What do you want to say?
I don't know.
Not necessarily interactions, but interactions. Where as far as like not necessarily one-liners either. There was jokes that hit pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Adult themed here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Some things it didn't fall flat. I also really liked the game because I played the game way back in the day too. So that also kind of brought it
I
up
did
a little
see
bit
that
too.
when I was at Ben's Gaming that they had like a Game Boy Advance game of this as well.
I played on that.
I almost
was
bought it just
PlayStation,
to
so
like, you know.
complete the.
Yeah.
Experience.
Sure.
There you go.
Did you play it on Game Boy Advance?
I did not. I played it on like PlayStation. and
Okay.
Windows.
I do remember that being a game. I think we rented it at one point.
It reminded me a little bit of like, kind of like Spyro in a sense. It had like that
Spyro's
sort of control. Spyro was probably better. This one, I don't know, not necessarily Spyro, but like Spyro game feel with like zombies ate your neighbors, where you have to go and like beat the crap out of all these other people and
Mm-hmm.
collect things and create bombs and yeah. But no, it was fun. The movie was fun as well. The movie, I think it held up. I'm gonna have to match Lonnie. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Real quick before we get yours, John. Have you guys seen the movie Open Season?
Yes, that's actually what I was thinking of when he recommended this.
Oh, okay.
Because there's like the scene where they're throwing.
Oh,
like,
yeah, because you
rabbits or
said something
like
about
that.
throwing the rabbits. Yeah,
I'm
and
like,
it's
that's
from that.
not that movie. Damn it!
I
Now
bring
I
it
sound
up
stupid. I never sound
because
stupid.
the whole time watching this movie, I was like, I wish this was Open Season. Because Open Season, I feel like is much better.
See, I'm
Open
the
season and like
opposite. I hated
hoodwinked
Open
and stuff
Season.
like that.
I never saw Hoodwinked, but Open Season was one that I fondly remember. But maybe if I watched it now, it wouldn't hold up as much as I
It will.
thought when it came out
It
in
will.
probably 2006. It was probably about the same time, I would guess.
See, I didn't like
Sorry.
Open Season. Because it's just a taste thing, I guess. I don't know. I like the taste of rodents better than deer or whatever was in that moose or whatever.
It's not a reptile. It's an amphibian.
LeBron James?
That one too.
Reptilian.
He's an amphibian.
Anyway,
Jean.
is it my turn?
It is.
I like the plot. I thought the jokes were fine. The thing that I hate about this movie is what I like about most animated movies is soundtrack. And this had like none. It had like
Yeah.
one song and it wasn't even a good song.
No.
It was
true.
a different
Um,
version of a better song.
Yeah. And so that dropped some points to me. It's not as not as great as I remember it upon a rewatch, but it's still good and I still enjoy it. But I gave it 8.5.
Wow, that's higher than I would have expected based on that review.
Gives us a BPT rating.
I kind of zoomed through it really quick.
8. That's
Which
not bad.
is on par because Rotten Tomatoes has critics at 75 and audiences at 71. So 3 out of 4, 7 out of 10 people like it. So, and what'd you say for the IMDb one? 6?
From what I polled, 3-4 weeks ago was 6.7 on IMDb and Metascore of 67, but it's probably changed since then.
I don't even know what
How fast or how much do
anymore.
those fluctuate? Do you ever go back and watch?
I can't imagine a movie that's been out this long is going to fluctuate.
You're
Unless
probably right.
it had like
You're probably right.
like a sequel come out and then people like watch the original.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what
a good point. I can see that.
6.7 is still what it says on here. I don't see the Metascore. Though.
Getting finger happy over here. I'm sorry.
Metascore 67. Yeah, so it didn't change much at all. And apparently now it's on Peacock.
So
as well.
Being the one who recommended this, could have been. Yeah, never mind. Being the one who recommended this, when was the last time you watched this?
When we watched it a few weeks ago.
No, not that time. Before that.
Before, probably about 6 years ago, I went through, there's another movie that Jeremy and I actually saw in theaters, Barnyard, that we liked a lot. And I almost picked that one too. And I feel like that one would be better, but I went through like a day off or something and it was like stormy and shitty out. So I just like watched animated movies all day. And that was one of them. It was like 6 years ago, but.
Was that the one where the cows
Or
are
no,
like,
it was probably 4 years ago during the pandemic.
where the cows are getting chased by the police or something and
Kinda, yeah.
they act like cows?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jeremy and I were like the only adults in the theater with like moms and their kids, and we felt really creepy, but we were the only ones laughing at the whole movie because, like, I don't know, there's a lot of adult jokes in that one.
Gotcha.
Let's review that one. Turn it on.
When something doesn't feel right, my tail tingles. And let me tell you something.
No, but this one, it's still good to me. It's just not, I don't know if I have like a nostalgia thing for it or whatever, but it wasn't as good. I was like, oh.
I don't think the world isn't as expansive, although it kind of is, because there is a part where you get to see the globe in 2 different areas.
When Sammy spins around are you talking about in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a part where like the explosion and then it looks like it's in like Chicago. And then there's a part where the puff of
Doritos.
Yeah. And then it's like in Seattle or something.
Huh.
Anyways.
B-movie is also another
B-movie's
DreamWorks
a good
movie.
one.
I don't like it because it's got a 53%. So.
Actually, isn't that which
I'm
one is
trying to
rated the lowest in a lot of the DreamWorks? Isn't B-movies?
B-movies, Shark Tale's probably the lowest out of these ones that I'm seeing right now.
Huh. I feel like this will fall in the middle, probably in the lower middle of DreamWorks.
For
properties.
you?
Possibly.
Because on here it's rated one of the higher ones.
Gotcha. But I rate a lot of the DreamWorks pretty high.
Again, I need to watch more DreamWorks. Like everybody says the How Do I Train Your Dragon ones are really good. Yeah, these got a 79%. So
Yeah.
If you can, I mean, the voice actor of the main guy in How to Train Your Dragon can be a little bit like, all right, like,
Hey, let's go in here.
Oh, really?
a little bit. Not, I probably did it injustice, but
Yeah, I mean, that sounds amazing.
Well, I didn't recognize that, or it didn't do that to me when I watched it. I really loved the first one. The second
one's
one
awesome.
was
second
it
one's
was
okay.
good, but it's just the first one just had that probably wow, look at all these dragons factor.
Right.
It's on like a lower scale of Avatar, maybe, especially when they go into like the den and
Bold.
stuff.
That's a good.
Yeah.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Meet the Robinsons. Okay, so DreamWorks has. Oh wait, no, that one. Meet the Robinsons. Anyway, so do you want to go over the storyline?
Sure. Starting off, we got RJ, the clever raccoon, voiced by Bruce Willis, which is what Jonathan has said.
No, we're not doing that.
So he's trying to get some stuck chips out of a vending machine.
Yeah.
This really set the stage for myself when I was kind of going into it. I'm like, I love this sort of humor. He's trying everything. Like he's fucking hitting the crap out of this. And then when you get to the wraparound at the very end, that's the funny part, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, other people who were supposed to be voice actors of RJ was supposed to be Adam Sandler, Owen Wilson, Robin Williams, Penn Jillette, John Goodman, Bob Saget, and Tim Allen. So all these people were considered for the role of RJ.
I think Bruce Willis did a good job.
Yes,
He did.
Jim
I think
Carrey.
these other ones would be too goofy for as serious and vindictive as
Yeah.
RJ is supposed to be.
Jim
if that makes
Carrey
sense.
was cast as RJ, but he ended up dropping out like almost last minute and was given to Bruce.
Yeah, he did a
Serverless.
different movie, and I can't remember what it was. I had it written down 2 weeks ago, but I definitely lost all my notes.
Dumb and Dumber.
Was it the number 23?
Actually, I think it was. I think it was. 23,
honestly
yeah.
kind of was.
So after a few attempts, he notices that the
It's
cave.
not good.
Vincent
I
the
liked
bear.
it.
You would.
I did too. I liked it too.
I didn't see it, so undecided.
It is
It's Jim Carrey in a suspense thriller.
Yeah, it's like he's in a hotel or something, if I remember right.
That's sort of like the dream story.
Oh.
There is parts where it goes more noirish, where he's like
he's
in a
trying
hotel.
to-
Okay.
like this big detective type of guy. That's the
Maybe I
character
should give
in
it
his
another
mind.
try.
Okay.
Another one? I should give it another
You should
try?
give
You
it
should.
another shot. There's boobs in it.
Yeah, I know that.
We'll see what next movie is. I don't know. Is it 23? Anyways, so Vincent the bear, he's up at
It's
the
a
cave.
Joel Schumacher film. That's why, I mean, he sucks.
Oh my god, no.
We've talked about every single other
Gotta
movie.
drop the
besides-
glass when you see Schumacher.
I know, right?
So, yeah, RJ's pretty much working at this vending machine, and he sees a little reflection in the mirror, which is the cave up afar. And Vincent the bear, who's voiced by Nick Nolte, is up there sleeping, hibernating away. And he goes
Snoring away.
Yeah, he goes up there again. Kind of one of the lines I opened with, where he's like, "Just take what you need," because he's a hungry little raccoon trying to get his
Trash Panda.
trash panda.
I like to fill up his trash can.
Just take what you need. Just take what you need.
Yeah, like a normal, curious raccoon. So fun and clever. RJ and Vincent have a history, but have been on their own side of the woods thus far. Vincent catches RJ trying to make off with Vincent's stash and threatens to kill him for stealing, but it wasn't technically stolen since it never really left the cave.
That's true.
RJ?
No?
The moon's not full. You woke me up a week early? Oh, no. Don't tell me you're dumb enough to actually try and steal my stuff. RJ, I'm gonna have to kill you.
Please, I'm just a desperate guy trying to feed his family.
You don't have a family.
I'm in a family of one.
Until
Honor.
it wasn't. It ended up going down the hill and being crashed in front of a vehicle. Can you imagine?
Just
being the
driving?
driver?
Yeah.
It's like, holy fuck, like 8 vending machines full of food, minus the vending machines, are all over scattered.
Mm-hmm.
And you just smash right through them.
Do you stop?
I think you try. I think.
Depends on what you're driving.
Well, even after you hit
Yeah.
it, do you stop? Because I don't think that car did. It just kept going.
No, that car did not give a.
It was a semi, right?
It's probably getting a BJ as he was driving. And was like,
Whoa!
"What was that?"
Oh my god!
It is one of those movies.
Yeah, it's like Disney. They try to sneak it in if you slow frame it.
They did.
See a little fur.
Well, they did sneak in a BJ in this one. We'll get to that.
Oh, suspense.
They did. It was, yeah. Anyways, thus reveals the plot. So Vincent rushes to kill RJ, bribes him, assuring he will gather friends and get all his stash back. He got the red wagon and all.
Even the red wagon?
My red wagon?
Redder!
And it really sucks because he backs up into the vending machine he started at and barely tapped it, and the chips fell. So that was kind of like the ending.
Never would have went in that cave.
That's all he did. Just a light, gentle tap. Instead of trying to rocking a vending machine, just go tap, tap, and you're good.
Or do like The Rock did in Fast and the Furious and just
Oh,
shoot
yeah.
the thing out. It's on me. Appreciate it.
The opening credits, I really enjoyed that, how they're doing like the names and stuff.
Mhm.
They are very creative with a lot of this stuff. I feel like the opening credits, if it's all out, it's usually a good movie.
Usually.
Usually.
Is it?
Did you like the newest Deadpool and Wolverine?
I mean, yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Open credits was wicked.
Baby Driver credits were wicked.
It's true.
So this is holding up so far.
That's the barometer.
I think so.
So now RJ pretty much has to figure out how to get all the stash back before he gets killed.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it, a week or so? 7
Give
days,
him
10 days?
1 week.
Before Schitt's Creek, Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy, they did a film as a porcupine couple, as well as Best in Show and A Mighty Wind. So it wasn't the first time that I loved Schitt's Creek. You've watched that,
I've
didn't
never
you?
seen it.
No? Oh, no. Jeremy watched it.
Thanks for comparing me to Jeremy. I appreciate it.
You're
Is that good or
not as big of a hog there.
No. It's not an apple. It's more like an acorn.
Like a baby.
Oh my
Like a
god!
baby.
Here we go.
It's like a giraffe's leg holding an acorn.
Oh, it's changed. Hoofed.
Holy
No, I'm talking about me. Long. It's like a giraffe's leg
Gotcha. Just the leg itself without the hoof?
with the no hoof. God no.
what is
The
that?
giraffe's
I feel like
leg,
it'd be hoof.
giraffe's leg with an acorn on the tip.
You had a bris, right?
Yeah, of course.
So it's probably going to be hoofed.
no.
No, I think it's hoofed before the bris.
It's
I don't know how it
no.
goes.
It's snuggied. before the
Yes.
breast.
Should we have saying earmuffs on a kids movie review?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Damn it.
well,
Anyone who lets their kids see
we can add that in
This
post.
podcast.
All right, so we got a squirrel with the light and overly active bladder. It's played by Steve Carell. He's like, I go wee wee. Or I gotta go wee wee.
Morning, Hammy. I gotta go wee wee. Oh,
Stupid.
Avril Lavigne plays Heather, an opossum. I always have to give it the O, the opossum.
Well, hopefully you can give Avril the O.
Oh,
Hey, don't you talk about my future ex-wife like that.
You mean Melissa?
Wait, are you and
She's a
Nickelback going to be
clone.
Eskimo Brothers?
Wait, they did?
Do you think it's the
Yeah.
same Avril, or do you think she's
Chad
been
Kroeger,
replaced?
I don't care.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
You can clone her as many times as you like.
As long as they get
'cause
the downstairs correct, I'm all right.
The old Avril died of Lyme disease.
Lyme disease.
Lyme disease.
Lyme wire disease, am I right?
Oh, don't do that.
you
That
did
scares
it.
me.
You did it.
Sorry. It was slow.
Make
Fingers were open. All right, so morning comes. Hibernation is over for a mixed bag of rodents and a turtle, voiced by Garry Shandling. Other actors who were considered for Vern, which was the turtle, was John Cryer, George Stephanopoulos, Kurt
John
Russell,
Cryer would have been interesting.
Richard Kind, and Teller.
What?
I guess Teller was considered for them.
Oh, really?
Like the guy who doesn't speak.
Oh, Teller. Oh.
he
Because
speaks.
Penn Jillette was considered for RJ. I'm like, what? Does he speak? He doesn't. I mean, he
It would
speaks.
have been a very different role if Teller was the turtle.
What was the one before that?
Richard Kind. I can't place a face.
Al.
Oh, okay.
From
Wait,
Home
He looks like an
Improvement.
owl?
I thought he died like
Oh, Al.
before.
No, he's still alive.
Is he really?
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought Al died.
Wait, there's Richard Karn and
Mandela.
Richard
No.
Kind.
Sorry,
Which
sorry.
one's
No.
which?
Man behind the
Oh,
fence.
yeah,
That
he's
died.
dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's dead. No, Al is Borland.
Okay.
Flannel boy.
Yes. Tim's
Is it?
Or
partner.
Richard-
Fucking Will Sasser.
I don't know.
You
There's
can't
Richard
be all.
Kind and Richard Karn. No, Richard Kind is in. Okay, I did confuse them. Richard Kind is in Spin City. He's Paul.
Oh,
fat-
yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Looks just like Al.
because there was like Richard Kind, Richard Karn, Richard Gere.
Nixon.
I'm not a crook.
So all these
Nixon.
suburban, like these huge area has just been like
Yeah, Richard Karn is home.
gone over and established a whole suburban like high tech area with cats that open doors with collars and
Yeah, is that a thing?
Yeah, that's a thing.
A buddy of mine has food dishes because she has specific cats. That each cat has a sensor on their collar.
So when
that
they walk
the
by, it,
food
like,
dish will
dispenses?
only open
Nice.
for that particular cat because
That's
his
kinda
cats
cool.
have dietary issues.
Mhm.
It's the coolest fucking thing I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Great. Let's go. Where is it?
I feel like if they made Home Alone these days, that's going to be
No
like
one would want to rob that house
no.
because robbing takes effort. No one wants
That's-
to put in any
that's
effort
also
to be a
true.
robber.
You have to do like a
anymore.
retina scan just to get into the bathroom or something, or anal scan.
What?
I don't know.
Well, you know,
call that a
for this neighborhood
colonoscopy.
being as high tech as they are, they really didn't think about making a town around a bear cave. It's a little weird.
That's not the worst part. Half the forest is gone.
Huh?
Oh, the oak trees and the berry bushes. They're just gone.
Jeepers. What do we do for food? How are we going to live?
See, I don't know where the bear cave is.
I don't think it's close to the town.
Yeah, because
You don't
I
think
mean,
so? They made-
Although he
I got
did
the
say he came
impression
down
that
from the mountain and was looking, so I don't.
right.
Yeah.
If I recall, when he's in the tree that's in that little slab
not
of
much
forest area,
consistency
he
in
can
the
see
world.
the cave
on the
from
distance of
there.
the where the hedge is. And
The geography is not yet known on this.
You see, what was once mere wilderness is now 54 acres of man-made, manicured, air-conditioned paradise. Except for that little bitty speck. You are here.
When they wake up, they saw this huge bush, which probably isn't huge. It's probably just a
And that was
bush.
just Wanda Sykes.
Was that out loud?
Hey! Anyway.
I try to hide it. This hair, even down there.
Oh my.
Sorry.
God.
So they have
I'm
like a
for it.
Space Odyssey moment, just like looking at the bush, like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
RJ stumbles across the crew and watches Vern the turtle try to investigate
the Vertle.
It would take more than just one season to establish a whole suburban community like this, and for them to not wake up. And the squirrel doesn't hibernate. Squirrels are out during the winter.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe that's how he's got D's nuts, though.
He's I could see a squirrel.
Sorry.
Going through. I could see the squirrel going through the neighborhood and it not even like registering with him. Like he's putting his squirrel or his nuts everywhere. And
Right. Hammy is, which he has his own little spinoff. There's like a 3-minute short, and he's one of the main characters of the video game. Hammy, the squirrel. He was a fun character, Steve Carell.
Nice.
And when he comes out, he's talking to the bush. He's like, "Can we name it Steve?"
Steve, yeah. Which I was like, that's your name.
Let's call it Steve.
Steve?
It's a pretty name.
Steve sounds nice.
Yeah, I'm a lot less scared of Steve.
Oh, great and powerful Steve! What do you want?
It was made into science back in 2016. There was a mysterious purple and green light ribbon aurora that, I guess he was talking about like the
Northern Lights.
Yeah, something like that. There was a Northern Lights is named Steve, which was 100% inspired by the movie, but Steve stands for strong thermal emission velocity enhancement.
Are you talking about the Aurora Borealis?
It's like an Aurora Borealis, but it's
I just wanted him to try it.
I know, right?
Yeah, but it's a different colors. It's a purple and green ribbon.
Oh, yeah. What you make fun of me too while you're at
Yeah.
it. John, you want to poke fun at the colors I can't see?
This David Borealis is a purple and green, and the other David Borealis is the other Borealis.
Parameter.
Is that Angel?
Lights in the sky.
So they witnesses a murder and stone turtles, penguins and bushy creatures. It's a yard with lawn ornaments. So yeah, they go in and they see like all these different. After they investigate into like the next lawn, they're like, "Oh my god, this is
that like
horrible."
a fish sprinkler too?
Yeah, I think so.
It's like a
kind of like with the 3 eyes.
Yeah.
Like
Wait, what? It has 3
Springfield?
eyes?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
That's Springfield. Fountain.
Oh,
No,
I
whatever.
see.
So yeah, it has like a lot of
Simpsons.
yard with lawn ornaments. The suburbs got put up in one season there. Man, he fucking had it up. He should have been dead. The turtle.
Honestly,
Yeah.
he got slapped with a hockey stick,
And like
and launched.
Knives from the grill or whatever is coming around him. He got, took him by the hose and flinged up, taken it by the hose. Thank you. Thanks, John. So
I believe it's pronounced Thaken.
Thaken? He got taken? Taken it?
Whoa, RJ, what are you doing, man? You were getting in way too deep.
So, yeah, no, this has got to be one of the luckiest turtles ever. With 2 minutes, he almost got chopped up, power washed his turtle skin off, crushed by one of the swingers' ball ornament, run over by a bike, swung sky high by a hose, blunt force by a hockey stick, all the way back to his group. Fucking sucks, man.
What was that? What a shot.
Yeah.
Or a bad
And he's a
shot.
fast
with
turtle.
that hockey to go flying all the way into a yard.
Oof.
And they weren't like, oh, what did we just hit in there?
They didn't. So RJ finally introduces himself to the group and explains the construction that went up around their little patch of the forest.
Which is like everywhere.
Yes.
Except for this like little patch.
It's like a little, I don't know, triangle, diamond, whatever.
You're hibernators, right? You gather up a bunch of food, store it away for the winter?
Uh-huh. We fill the log.
Hammy.
There's a lot of subtle puns that could have hit harder, but I don't know. I still enjoy this for what it was up to this point. And then the journey continues. This is kind of like the hero's journey where they go off. They need the person to kind of help guide them.
You see, you've got the food gathering skills, I've got the know-how, and they have the food.
How much food?
Loads of food. Heaps of food.
Food out the wazoo?
Well, you know, whatever kind of food comes out of a wazoo, I really don't think we're interested in eating.
I don't know. The guy's making a lot of sense to me. I think we should listen.
Yeah, I'm okay with wazoo food there.
So the group agrees to go cross the hedge the night to explore the new addition. The food speech. I did like a lot of the speeches that RJ put on, even in the credits. And stuff like that.
He's very good at convincing people.
He's a salesman.
I'm sitting.
They've always got food with them. We eat to live. These guys live to eat. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The human mouth is called a pie hole. The human being is called a couch potato. That is a device to summon food. That is one of the many voices of food. That is the portal for the passing of the food. That is one of the many food transportation vehicles. Humans bring the food, take the food, ship the food, they drive the food, they wear the food. That gets the food hot. That keeps the food cold. That, I'm not sure what that is. What do you know? Food! That is the altar where they worship. Food. That's what they eat when they've eaten too much food. That gets rid of the guilt so they can eat more food. Food! 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 So, you think they have enough? Well, they don't. For humans, enough is never enough.
I'm slightly insulted, but he's 100% accurate. You know, it's like animals eat to live and people live to eat. It echoes kind of like a Socrates quote. It's like, good men eat and drink only to live, and bad men live only to eat and drink. I like that. It was deep. It hit me here, and here, and here. It's the A1 sauce. It gets you.
This guy.
A1. You remember that commercial?
Nope.
A1, where he's like, it gets you here. It gets you here. It's so stupid.
He's pointing at his neck, and I don't get it.
In the audio medium, he was pointing at his neck.
Always with this guy.
Maybe this should have been video.
We should start a Patreon where you can watch us.
So if they get caught, they should run or lick their junk.
Now, if a human does happen to see you, just lay down, roll over, and give your privates a good licking. They love it.
And one of them ended up licking his junk.
Sure it is.
What are you doing?
Well, you said we should lick our...
No! Nix that! Run!
The wood creatures pack a log every winter with natural food that takes them
I don't know why that sounded so funny. But
pack a log.
We're gonna pack a log.
Well, they live in a log and they pack it full of food.
You want to help me find my nuts?
So it's their hibernation
I
stuff.
get what you're saying.
Yeah. I know you get it.
It's their food tube.
Pack a log.
That's even better.
They're having a good time. I'll take responsibility for that.
Is it funny because it's
Hey, I
7
did it.
Pack a log along with your food tube.
So most of the non-hibernating year, they have the food there. RJ needs to get a bunch of human food, about 30 times the amount in a week. So he's going to try to trick all these guys to kind of go under and help him out to eat wed wagon and all.
Wed wagon.
The wed wagon and the blue Cuda. So
gonna
yeah,
be
at this
the
part,
tough.
RJ, the raccoon, is a clever scavenger. He knows a world beyond the woods, and he's struggling to find something to motivate his new pals to obliviously help him save his own hide. Any thoughts upon this time?
Don't like him.
No?
The HSA lady.
I feel like RJ's likable, but I feel like...
I think he's charismatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that
He's
holds him
also
over.
new to them. You know, he's like an outsider coming in. He's like, oh, look at this cool guy.
Right. And I feel like he's not talking just to talk. I feel like he still has a heart, though.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like he's talking just to hear his own voice.
Well,
possibly.
If you think about it too, in the spectrum of them not being a Disney movie or not being a whatever this is kids movie, if you think about it,
it's
like
a kids movie
an
up to here.
actual nature, he's the only one of those animals that's a carnivore. Like he eats those other animals.
I think squirrels eat other animals.
Not the animals that were present.
I think everybody eats turtles.
Wait, are you saying the raccoon eats other animals?
Tonight I will dine on turtle stew.
Oh, I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, they're carnivores. They'll eat basically anything to survive.
Wait, which one?
The raccoons.
Raccoons? Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
I had raccoons taking shits on my roof. When they
Well,
were doing an inspection
That's a little
to change
different
my
than
roof,
them
they're
eating
like,
meat.
You got
but
a lot
I
of
get your point.
raccoon
Don't
crap
get
up
his
here.
point.
Like, why do they go up there to crap? There's nothing up there.
Exactly. That's where they put the crap there.
That's the crap pile.
And then
If
shit
you had a
just
whole
rolls
bunch
downhill.
if you had a
what they
bunch of
say.
stuff and you didn't want to shit on it, where would you go shit? Where there's no shit.
Well, this cookie's junk.
I like a cookie.
RJ, I'm gonna have to kill you.
After a nightmare with Vincent and the bear devouring him, RJ comes back down to Vern, the turtle, and plays to his sentimental family values while using the pity card. Clever, agree. Love handles, skinny mints, neeners and smackaroons. RJ employs Hammy the raccoon, Steve Carell, to help him snag some Girl Scout cookies. I did like a lot of their love handles.
Mm-hmm. The names are fun.
Yeah. Other considerations for the character of Hammy were also Patton Oswalt, Tim Conway, and Gavin MacLeod.
I like Patton Oswalt.
Yeah, he'd be
too.
fun.
He was a great in, was it Lucky? No.
He was great in the new Ghostbuster movie.
Where he played the unicorn. He voiced the imaginary unicorn with
Inside Out?
No. It was a TV show.
Oh. I don't know.
That was like 3 years ago.
Oh.
With the dude from
HBO show.
Malone. Chris Malone?
Or Showtime show.
Something like that.
I know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name.
It's very... And I think we talked about it during the...
I don't think so.
What is your...
I don't know. You're breaking.
Smoochie. Death to Smoochie.
Yeah, we might
It's
have.
very
It
similar
feels
to
like
that.
we've talked about it.
Yeah, you weren't there for that, were you?
But I
No, you
listened.
weren't. Okay. You were
I was there.
He was a better listener.
And
Now he doesn't listen because he's on the show.
no, I do still listen to
I
us
still listen. It's funny.
because I think we're funny.
Gotta tell myself, yeah, I'm the man.
I do too.
Puts me to sleep.
That Brian.
And I
he's
got to
funny
see
as
what this
fuck.
motherfucker ends. Hey, real quick. Why was that outro so long last week?
How long
The
was
music
it?
played way longer than it usually does. I don't know why.
I don't know if I'll cut it down.
We'll figure it out.
It's fine. I was
Possibly.
just wondering.
I probably didn't cut the tail off of something. Sometimes
What We Do in the Shadows?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's not it, though.
The movie and the TV show is awesome. But yeah, Hammy is made up to go rabid and wins by failing as Vern, the turtle, loses his shit. And by shit, I mean shell.
Unicorn Boy?
As he mouth fucks a little girl and
What?
we get a reverse full frontal, so a full backle. This is no longer a kid's movie at this point. He fucking ends up cock in the mouth of a little Girl Scout cookie seller person thingy.
He could have stopped at Girl Scout.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Data. You're probably right.
Okay.
I'm confused.
I'm just trying to help you, buddy.
Where he got knocked up again, or knocked around again. And
That's a different movie.
okay, this is true.
That was into my hedge, not over the hedge.
Into my head.
Can we say midge?
Oh.
Midge? No. There was no.
Moving on.
These are Girl Scouts. A little respect. A little respect.
Oh! What's going on? I got it. Stay still. Yeah, gross. Ew, nasty. Oh my god, it's so gross.
Vern, that was great. You, my friend, are a natural. Or should I say, au natural?
It's also uncommon for squirrels to get rabies, although they do in small incidents.
United States of Terra? I'm trying to find this
Moving
unicorn
on,
movie.
John.
Happy?
Happy. That's the
it.
one.
There it is.
It's a good one.
Sorry, it was bugging me.
You would like that. It
Would
is.
I?
It is
Oh,
up there.
would I?
It's kind of
It's 8.1. Oh, Chris Milani?
yes.
Or
Anyways,
whatever
Malone.
his name is. Milani. It's like your name. You couldn't even remember it. And it's like almost, it means different spelling. But
Malone. I don't know. The wagon.
sorry.
The wagon bust with a success, and they all eventually make it back to the forest area, with Vern trailing behind after hearing two adults bickering about post nuisances. One
But that
second.
ain't me. I don't know why you're looking at me long.
That's my bitch. I gotta
Oh.
take it.
Whoa.
I gotta take it. What's up?
Well, how much you want to bet he doesn't cut this either?
Yeah, it was at 6:45.
Maybe.
So, this is interesting.
Gotcha. Sweet.
Yeah, he's talking to her.
All right, jump.
Oh, he sounds so whipped. Just kidding.
Have you seen his wife?
Yeah,
I
she
mean-
could do some whipping.
No, I wear the pants. Why do
You wear the pants she picks out for you.
The pants she lays upon the bed.
Luckily, he's not spitting on the couch this time.
What you do in your free time?
No, me spitting that.
It's Hawk-tuing everywhere.
What episode was that? I just recently listened to it too.
Wasn't Jeremy on for that? Or no?
It
I
was
forget
Jeremy. It was you re-released or shared something on one of our episodes
Possibly.
on Facebook.
Is that the one where I said go back and listen to whatever
Yeah.
it is or something? And I forget what that was. Anyway.
Leave it.
So RJ gave the little porcupine an energy drink, and now they are dangerous weapons, hopping and spinning about. There's like little sonics, like like that was kind of cool. All right, quickly, RJ takes over the family while they are getting hooked on the hard shit, and Vern is still trying to go the all-natural route.
I know he's like eating those twigs. That shit was funny. He's like,
Okay, this is great.
Okay, so he introduces all these rodents to food that's beyond the walls, stuff that he's pretty much scavenged and lived on throughout his years. And they're like, what is this? And they're getting so high. To me, around this point, I was kind of thinking this is an allegory for addiction, where it's like you have that wall that you have to try to cross the threshold and get beyond that, and or stay upon the wall on this side.
Maybe.
You know how like Hammy was trying to resist the entire time, finally gave him a little bit of speed, and he's like, fuck. That was a good scene though. We'll get to that. Ozzy the opossums play dead while they finally get the blue cooler. That was a good
Does it gotta be blue?
Bust. Yeah, it's gotta be blue.
Gotta be blue.
I'll throw that in.
My red wagon?
Redder! Ow.
The blue cooler.
Blue cooler on my list. Gotta be blue.
Yes.
I like the possum being a thespian. It's like,
yes, and I want my spuddies.
He's faking being dead, so he's kind of an actor as
oh my god.
But before he dies, he yells Rosebud, as in like Citizen Kane reference.
Yeah.
He's like,
Rosebud! Lights fading, limbs growing cold. I see a tunnel.
Oh, no.
Mother, is that you? Beckoning me into the light. Must move toward the light.
What do you think he's doing? Maybe we knocked his brains loose or something.
Goodbye, cruel world. Oh, Rosebud.
Kill it! Kill it!
Thank you all for coming.
You were a great audience.
he's such an overactor, played by William Shatner, so that kind of also helps out too.
Yep.
Others that were considered for his role was also Jeremy Irons, but he was missing. No, he wasn't missing at that time. Henry Winkler, Hal Brook,
Winkler?
Jonathan Frakes, and James Woods, Willem Dafoe, Tim Curry,
James Woods,
and James Hong.
No way. I think William did good for that.
This would have been an absolute awesome movie for Jeremy if Tim Curry did take it.
I don't get his obsession with Tim Curry.
It's just a one movie. We just drag it out and make it seem as,
I know.
You know.
Which one of his movies?
It.
Oh, okay.
The first one.
Yeah, although he didn't rate the new one bad. He
No,
he
we like that one.
Yeah. All right, so Dwayne LaFontaine, the overconfident lazy eye exterminator voiced by Thomas Hayden Church.
I love Thomas Hayden Church.
Me too. I think George of the Jungle is one of the movies I always go back to. He was like the Clayton character.
I used to watch Wings all the time.
Yeah.
That was a great show. He's good as Sandman. He's good in, what's that one with your girl? Edge of 17.
Oh, great movie.
Mm-hmm.
With
Haley Steinfeld.
That's what I was going to say. The chick from Arrow?
Mm-mm.
No.
The chick from Bumblebee.
Yeah,
And Kate Bishop from the new
Hawkeye.
Hawk.
That's
lady.
the one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one. The other Arrow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. I see the
saying.
connection now.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Ah. I believe someone phoned about an animal problem. The solution is standing before you. Dwayne LaFontaine is here.
I think it's safe to say that there's parallels with Toy Story in this one. We got a new guy who kind of comes to the group and he's trying to show the new stuff while the other guy's trying to say, hey, this is the way that things have always been. We're a family. Let's keep this
Hey, Woody,
together.
how come you don't have a laser? It's not a laser. It's a little light bulb that blinks. Bling.
The astounding undertones of the TV show that they are watching, The Scoundrel Among Us, the ripoff of Dr. Phil.
Oh, yeah.
I like the little additives, you know, the stuff that you see like on the newspapers or behind, you know, like they did a lot to
There's a lot
flavor
of
this.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it too.
We now return to A Scoundrel Among Us.
You should be ashamed of yourself. We let you into our family and you deceived us.
I gave you my heart and you ripped it into a million pieces.
Get real, Kevin, because when you feel like a dirtbag, it's because you're a dirtbag, right? So just own it. Just say it out loud. I am a dirtbag.
Dirtbag? I don't think that guy's a real doctor.
I wrote down You're the Devil, but I don't remember what that was. It was about 44 minutes in.
You're the devil.
Anyways, the whole dog chase scene, that was a fun. I think that might be one of my favorite scenes in this whole movie. So it was like very outlandish and outrageous. The massive dog is just barreling through suburban gates, chasing after a raccoon and a turtle with the squeak toys, while the wagon of food is gathered up on a propane tank and a push mower, and punctures on the propane tank, and in tandem to a kid slide, launches a wagon of food sky high, losing all of their hyperbolic paraboloids, which is Pringles, or a form of Pringles. I don't think they can say Pringles. Kind of. I mean, they all came back neatly stacked until a fucking blue cooler cold man obliterated them to dust. That was a little much. That was a long chase, too, I thought.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Do you see what you've done here? If they listen to half the stuff you're telling them, they'll be dead within a week. You are only interested in taking advantage of them because they are too stupid and naive to know any better. I'm not stupid. Okay, I didn't mean, I meant ignorant. Come on, you guys. You know I didn't mean it like that. Don't do this. Stella, Ozzy, Hammy, you know I didn't. Hammy, I'm not stupid. Please.
Poor Hammy. Being called stupid by Vern, his I'm not stupid.
That was so sad.
Kind of really makes you feel for like the little dude.
Stupid.
I didn't recognize him.
He's not stupid.
He's not stupid.
I didn't recognize Steve Carell as Hammy. Like listening to it, I had to kind of go back and like, fuck yeah, I guess it is, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
He's doing a character.
The sad montage of the Ben Folds Only Change song. Vern once had a full vine of leaves when he was originally introduced, is now left with a single prune group. So like when he wakes up, he pulls out like this vine of grapes, and then now they're all withered with the single one.
Adios, animal infestation.
Oh my.
The fucking torture devices that the exterminator left on
Dude.
Like the stuff that he sets up, holy shit. Those devices are pretty much like Saw movie contraptions.
Honestly.
How
worse, maybe.
How is it fair that the HOA lady can get away with doing that, but no one else in the community can?
Because she is the HOA lady. That's the power trip.
Bullshit.
It's legal in Texas, though.
Or are they in Texas?
No, probably not.
They're
in Seattle or Chicago. Or
we believe.
It couldn't be in either of those places because there's no mountains in Chicago or Seattle or.
There's got to be mountains in Seattle.
No.
Close.
Washington.
No.
There's a Sky Needle.
That's it. See,
the bear wasn't hibernating the goddamn Sky Needle.
That's his loss.
Could have been.
I'm thinking Northern California.
I think you're right.
That's a first.
What?
He's agreed with you before.
Yeah.
You guys are best friends. Palling around.
Touching each other's dicks.
Lifting each other up. That's it.
I don't know what you texted us earlier, but that was fucking retarded.
That's just how I interpret
Why
it.
I got a boner, I don't know either.
Weirdest boner right now.
So where RJ asks Stella to use her feminine charms and Hammy bursts out, then they all have their way with her and unload on her while shoving a cork up her ass.
Scissors.
Scissors? Whoa, hey, what's this? Charcoal.
Air freshener. Tomato juice. Cork.
Cork, don't you dare. Oh. Bloody score, yeah!
I have answered the question. They're in Indiana.
Indiana.
Where's their mountains in Indiana?
It's not a mountain. It's just like a hill with a
cave
in it.
Yeah.
It's true. There
are caves anywhere.
Yeah. There are probably human remains in there.
There's definitely caves in Indiana.
What kind of bear was it? It was a brown bear, right?
Was it Erie?
Hold on.
They don't say what kind of bear it is.
I
Because
mean,
if it's
sure.
a brown bear, brown bears are scared of people.
He
wouldn't be that close.
He is a hibernating bear.
I don't know. The guy's making a lot of sense to me.
Oh,
this is true.
Because brown bears are scared of people. Why would he be so close to town?
If a brown bear approached you, would you be scared? Or would you recognize that it's
No, because
scared?
I know
afraid of everything brown
Because I'm
approaching
a Boy Scout. I know what to do if a bear comes after me.
Gotcha.
Push down the fattest kid in the group and run.
That is true.
Usually it's me.
Damn it.
Push myself down.
I guess I'll take this bullet.
It's like, I'm dead. Overacting. Oh, he's really dying.
I have too much cholesterol in me. Don't eat me.
Every time somebody says overacting, I think of that deleted blooper scene from Liar Liar. They're like arguing in the courtroom, and she's like, overact.
I always think of Buffy, Pee Wee Herman's death scene.
Oh,
it's the best. Or the Spider-Man, the Italian Spider-Man one.
Oh, yeah.
It's so stupid.
American Black Bear.
Okay.
Oh, Black
A greedy, predatory American black bear. From
I don't see
RJ
bears in color.
Neither does AJ.
I think that's where
There it is.
Trifecta.
That was where I was going.
Triple crown, buddy. Triple crown.
Yeah. Obvious the Mission Impossible reference where Hammy is climbing across the laser wire.
Oh, Vincent's also in B movie, by the way. Makes a cameo. Anyway,
I don't recall. I've probably only seen that once.
Are you all right there? You having heart palpitations?
My gray hairs are growing in, so they're itchy. Never mind. The obvious Mission Impossible thing.
You just acted like a dog again on an audio medium.
Do you rub your nose in it? Anyways.
Oh! Lights fading, limbs growing.
We also get to see Avril Lavigne kick to shit. Or Melissa Vandella. I don't know
Dude, when
who it
she
is.
gets kicked,
Yeah. Like, holy shit, she's dead.
Just launched her into the wall.
We're in the part where everybody's kind of already sneaking into this house.
Bingo! Okay, step 2. I thought we'd be dead by step 2, so this is going great.
Stella puts her charm on the Persian cat.
Okay, gorgeous, you're on.
Man, this better be one stupid cat.
Audio, go!
She's supposed to be a cat. Put it on cat. Maybe the cat likes a cow. Let's hope the cat likes a cow.
Who goes there?
Meow.
Yeah, right. Well, shoo. Baba, go on, get away from here. My owner does not give scraps to common strays.
That's it. I am sick and tired of everybody taking one look at me and running away because they think I'm filthy. Well, I got news for you. I didn't get all pripped and preemed to have some overfed Papa's puffball tell me he's too good for me. I got makeup on my butt, dude, and you don't even want to know about the court.
They ended up, stealing his collar. Yes.
I was born Prince Tigerius Mahmud Shahbaz.
Ooh, that's a mouthful. Huh? What? I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Stella, where are you going? Stella!
Kind of like a Marlon Brando reference there from the car, dream car, fuck it, whatever.
Streetcar Named Desire.
That's the one. That's the one. So yeah, they get inside. They're trying to sneak around. Again, these things are...
Vern says you're the devil, by the way. That was in the quote.
That's the one.
So
I already added it in, so we don't even have to reference it.
Scary clown.
Yeah, but so the possum, Avril's character, pretty much gets up the stairs, and then like the lady, the owner, pretty much screams, kicks the shit out of her, and it's like she looks dead.
It like literally slammed against the wall. Like it was
like that broke something. That had to. But then she was just acting. I'm like, no, she's dead. They probably replaced her with a different.
Different.
There it is.
Because that one had Lyme disease.
There it is.
So the possums eat ticks. They don't get Lyme disease. They take care of
Lyme disease from the inside out.
I don't think that's how it works.
Hard water disease.
So they lure the cat out and have Stella the black sleek maid. I already said most of this.
I'm gonna do that every time you say.
So towards the end, when Stella leaves and the Persian cat screams Stella, yeah, that's okay. Yep, I already said that. So turns out the Persian cat is scentless. Pretty much what Stella was wanting in a mate was somebody who couldn't smell her disgusting, filthy,
Skunks are
grotesque.
sneaky.
Yeah,
especially when they get run over. It's like
they are.
The court comes right out.
I had one kind of following me on my route when I was working. I'm like, no, yeah.
Yeah. Go shoot
around the same spot where there was a mountain lion loose around here like a year ago.
Well, maybe the skunk was saving you.
Possibly.
Just trying to ward off the
running off.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of Dodge.
I don't want to waste any tomato sauce. Go away.
Have you guys ever been?
I had a dog that got sprayed once.
Yeah.
And it was the worst fucking thing on earth.
Did you put them all tomato?
Make spaghetti?
Luckily enough, the people who lived above us had a dog that got sprayed. So they had like a spray bottle of stuff that the vet
like
gave
a fancy shampoo or something.
Nice. All right. And it worked?
I don't know. I left.
And he never saw the dog again.
Tracy, this is your problem, not mine.
This face was bred for beauty. I do not smell. That's what he says.
That was a good cat. And a bad cat.
Stella!
Look, it's not you. It won't work, okay? Because I'm a yeah, that. Sorry you have to see this. Fire in the hole! Oh my... This smell doesn't bother you?
No, this face was bred for beauty. I cannot smell a thing.
To your question, sort of.
I think they have cat babies.
When I used to work in Northo, I remember going into like
butt,
some
dude.
apartment complexes, and I'm like, "Fuck, man, it smells like a skunk got in here." And I'm like,
"Oh Jesus,
that's the." Because I never really they talk about skunk. Never mind. All right, so Dwayne LaFontaine is alerted again. He shows back up trying to exterminate the animals, but takes the feet out of the homeowner. Take the feet out of the homeowner? Is that
yeah,
what
he shoots the thing and it wraps her feet up.
Yes,
and she
he
falls.
batarangs her.
Let's party! Buddy!
Yes, basically.
So I like how they clean window gag. How they use the clean window.
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh
like,
yeah.
It's like, fuck, that's a clean window. Like animals running into that. Animals on both sides of domestication always fall for the clean window gag. I think.
All the time.
It's like I've seen birds hit our window upstairs. It's a big window, and then
our friend Shane has a brewery, and in the entryway there's a window, and there's a sign that says, "Hi, I'm a window. Don't hit us." Or
They
whatever.
had too many customers running into it.
And finally, RJ gets the food that is needed for Vincent and realizes he doesn't want to be cold-blooded. He had everything he wanted, which was a family. He ends up pushing everything he collected in front of the exterminator's souped-up truck and making a rescue with the bear on his trail.
So I was on my way down here to kill you, but I stopped to watch the show, and I gotta say, that right there is a thing of beauty. That is the most vicious, deceitful, self-serving thing I've ever seen. Classic RJ. You take the food, and they take the fall. You keep this up, you're gonna end up just like me, having everything you ever wanted.
But I already had that.
What? Them? Who are you kidding? You said it yourself. You're a family of one. Always will be. It's how guys like you and me survive. Trust me, you don't need them.
Actually, I do. And right now, they really need me. So I really need this!
It's like being with this group of rodents and an amphibian. He kind of...
It's a common misconception.
Yes. It's not a reptile. It's an amphibian. It's like he
amphibian. What are you saying? Amphibian?
Amphibian.
I hate
Sorry. Amphibian. Whatever.
Move on.
So yeah, no, it's like he had everything. It's like he had friends. Like he was always a loner growing up. I mean, he knew Vincent, the bear. It's like they,
I
again.
don't think they're friends though.
No, they're aware of each other though.
Yeah.
It's like he's not necessarily food. The bear likes human food. And he also likes raccoon or people who don't pay him back. But yeah, he realized that that was actually the most important thing, that was the family that he kind of created. It's like everybody praised him, all except for Vern. And then at the end, Vern kind of like saw the error in his ways. It's like, I probably should have just let you. Even though he was still in the backstabby point there, but RJ was kind of attached to that already.
You sorry sack.
Whoa! Stella, this is a rescue! I'm rescuing you!
I'ma gas you so hard your grandchildren will stink.
What's that? Hair? Hair? Oh, bear!
Everyone against him this time but Vern. You know, all the other people were pretty much saying, oh, you're just doing this just to... We collected all this food and you're giving it to a fucking bear? But yeah, the kitty porcupines driving the thing, telling them they will turn this thing right back around when they get into the souped up exterminator truck.
Let me in! Let me in! No! Ring-tailed charlatan! Ozzy! He's just trying to help us. Just let him in!
After what he did to us?
But he came back.
And he brought a bear.
How could
Hey! No fighting while we're driving. We will turn this van around, mister!
He started it.
I liked that.
You ever driven because of a video game? Like learned something from a video game?
From driving? For driving?
That's what they said. They learned it from the video
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Rob's actually done that. Our friend Rob.
Mm-hmm.
He helped back a truck up when I was moving.
Like a semi truck.
Not like a whole semi.
Yeah, but it's like a big truck.
But he was doing it. He's like, I know this because of
Truck Simulator or something?
No, Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, so he
knew how to
like
rehearse and he did it. I mean, wherever he really learned it.
Because didn't we? I think we had something hitched to it too.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, when you back up with a boat, it's really difficult.
It is very difficult.
It was, yeah.
So, but he nailed it, and he was like, "This is the first time actually doing it in real life." Like, damn,
we took it.
Good job.
Really impressive. GTA, great job with
First
your
time go.
physics.
I think every kid needs to play GTA.
It's a very much learning experience.
Yeah.
It lets you. It puts you on the path of beating hookers and not buying hookers.
That's called economics.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like a bank. You give them money, you sleep with them, you beat them, and you take your money back.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you light the body on fire with a Molotov cocktail so it burns and there's no evidence. Too far?
No.
Actually,
Good. Perfect place to go.
Yeah, what do you think, Justin? Is that a good way?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Well,
I was actually watching like a little clip of like a GTA thing. Somebody captioned it. It's like, seems like real life where your main character is just like standing and some guy comes over and punches like it was like a black guy, a non-playable character or whatever.
NPC,
yeah. And then the cop comes over and starts beating the black guy. It's like, he didn't do anything. But anyways, okay. So Vincent the Bear, he's pretty much telling this souped up truck, trying to get all of his food or whatever's left, or at least RJ, he's in the vehicle now, and he jumps on top and they balloon him off, ramping up a traffic sign right back into the second story of the bitch's house. And you have arrived, GPS. That was a kind of a nice touch.
Yeah.
Tammy, let me in!
Not listening to RJ. La 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 la.
You're dead, RJ. And your friends are next.
Look out!
RJ!
High score!
No.
You have arrived.
Little silly joke.
So stakes are up and the homeowner and exterminator are on one side of the hedge, and Vincent the Bear is finally grounded on the other side, tearing out chunks of the...
After he floated down.
Yes. After the only thing protecting the woodlands from the Suburbans, they return to an earlier light bulb bit with the Firefly, kind of like that too. That was like his very first thing when he was at the vending machine and a Firefly kind of comes over and was like, boom,
yeah,
got it. But then two of them comes in front of Vern and RJ and like they're boom. Now with both
RJ's
Vern,
a decoy.
Yeah, now with both Vern and RJ trying to plan a way to protect their group. And where do they? Because I thought they lost all their food, but for some reason they got an energy drink with them.
Yeah, I mean
it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
It's a cartoon.
Kept it in his
We're all
pocket.
cartoons.
Suspend reality, bro.
Yeah.
So the already
the
fast
artist drew it.
Spazzy.
It's the way it's supposed to be. They had it from the beginning.
Yeah, it was still stashed in the
Vagina.
hedge. Whoa.
Not in their vagina? Sorry.
Hedge.
Different movie.
Hedge.
Inappropriate.
Hedge.
Inappropriate.
Inappropriate. What if Justin's kids listen to this episode?
Yeah.
Or
what if?
Well, he tried to take him to Deadpool, so I think
That's true.
I think
It
this
would
is
have been
pretty
fine.
tame to Deadpool.
I didn't know what your kids had seen, so I just gave you what I knew of it.
I was kind of just curious too. Like, maybe I should reconsider. My wife was like, this is probably a movie we should watch at home. I'm like, I want to see it because John has already seen it. And I love John.
That was very satisfying.
I'm glad I saw it opening night because spoilers were everywhere like 2 days
Yes.
later. Like
I'm also
as
glad
were.
they hushed on a lot of the spoilers too. Like some of the characters I had no idea was going to be in there. I'm like, holy fuck, okay, right on.
I haven't seen it yet.
Well, we won't say anything.
I want you to, so I don't have
I'm
to see
surprised
it.
you haven't seen any of the spoilers yet.
I don't get a lot. I don't get out.
They're
of
going to
that.
talk about what happened here today.
Yeah, like some of them have even been on talk shows at this point talking about the roles. So it's like
he
it's-
was.
All right, so there is a part while this whole hedge thing is happening where, RJ,
Now I
or
just
sorry,
want to talk like him.
Burn is like clawing out some shit, in the hedge.
He's like,
Yeah. Thank
And then you
God
got the
that hedge was in
exterminator.
between them and the human.
Yeah. Well, the human actually took a fucking swipe by the bear to the face.
Sure.
And I'm like, have you ever been hit by a bear in the face?
Not an animal.
But I've seen what has happened.
In the gay community.
I've seen what had happened when somebody took a swipe.
Oh yeah, it's
not a.
Those are like 4-inch nails, people.
Yes,
if not bigger. Let's go to the Boy Scout.
The
How big are the
aftermath is
nails on a
bad.
black bear?
I don't know. I'm too busy running.
There was that video of that guy
after pushing the fat kid.
There was that video of that guy who like he was wearing a hat. He's like, I'm afraid to take the hat off because I don't know what's gonna, like his skin was flapping out. I'll send it to you.
Oh yes,
okay.
Yes, I've seen it. It's gross. Thank you.
Hey, you guys want to party, do ya? All right then, let's party.
Dwayne got it smacked by Vincent and electrocuted him through the bush. Yeah, his face should be ripped to shit. So yeah, they had the idea to give the fast spazzy
But it's a cartoon. It's a cartoon. That's why his face is not ripped to shit.
This is true.
Anyway,
I've seen cartoons.
Suspension of disbelief.
That needs to be a soundbite. I think you have to
give you a clean one.
Yeah, whatever. So they give him an energy drink. Hammy, Steve Carell's character,
like a clue.
the squirrel. So he finally has a can, which was all demolished in the initial truck crash. But then Hammy had like this Quicksilver moment where it was, yeah.
Go!
Watching everything practically stall into a standstill as he's moseying about to flip on the rodent traps. He sets it to a bear and has time to climb onto the roof and get a crap cookie RJ has warned him about twice.
Doesn't it have a Band-Aid on it?
I think he pulls it off, throws it.
So gross.
Like that. But yes,
it's gross.
That's put the original like Quicksilver like scene. How he's doing it all in slow motion, like moving.
That's what I said.
It is what he said.
Sorry. I know. He did that to me earlier, so I was doing it.
I do it to him all the time because I'm usually reading
messed up.
something and I repeat something that he said. I'm the dummy.
We're both dummies.
No. Guys, go sit on a wall.
I'm not stupid. Whoa, I did not think he was gonna say wall.
I'm glad he did.
Of course, I was thinking Humpty Dumpty, so that's not right. Because that's why I said it. Go sit on a wall, but that's Humpty Dumpty, not Humpty Dummy.
And you're all whatever.
Oh.
No, you got a little insight into my brain.
All the king's horses and all the king's men. I can't find out how long a black bear's claws are, but there is a video on how to trim them.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Oh, we watched a video on how to.
Hey, how long are American black bears' claws, Crystal? Yeah. I can't find it on the interwebs.
10 inches. See, that face is
But
ripped.
she's married to Justin. She doesn't have a good idea what 10 inches is.
Oh, I might have found a page now.
That's messed up.
Justin convinced her that inches were actually centimeters. Centimeters were inches.
Boom.
You couldn't handle me. Bring it.
Oh God, are we gonna see a showdown?
She wouldn't be able to punch me because the tears would deflect the punches.
So slippery.
Why can't it make contact?
World Star. Anyways. All right, so the lasers. Thanks, Wifey.
Thanks, Crystal.
The lasers are supposed to be moving at like a speed of light, but we see them slowly growing as
hey Woody, how come you don't have
he polishes off like this cookie nonchalantly licking his front paws. So yeah, the two favorite scenes will probably have to be that one and the dog chase scene. Those were fun.
Top notch.
I like those.
Top notch scenes.
I like those. It's like the overdose stakeout plan where all the traps are. Yeah. It's amazing. The bear, the exterminator, and the homeowner bitch got to experience the Pelter Turbo.
Which you never really see what happens. It just fades to...
It depelts them, I guess. It's supposed to take off all their hair. I mean, but there's still patches of hair. Yeah.
I don't know why. That was funny, but it was.
I also like the part where the homeowner and the exterminator are arrested and she's being all total Karen and he hits the cop and he tries to run and Dwayne is like, she's getting away, get her.
It was a Pelter Turbo. Officer, please, it was that Verminator. He sold it to me. This has nothing to do with me. Hey, it was in your yard. Your name's on the contract, so you can tell it to the judge. No, it's not my fault. Let go of me. Ma'am. I can't be arrested. Excuse me. President of the Homeowners Association.
She's getting away. Get her.
Black bears actually have under 2-inch claws.
2-inch. All right.
Exposed?
Still pretty long.
That's
though.
a great size. That's a great.
Perfect.
There's nothing wrong with that size claw.
They're like schnickety schnack. They expand their claws.
Like Wolverine.
No. But yes, so he's like, yeah, she's getting away. Then he gets to play with the pit bull while there's a Hannibal Lecter reference hauling off the bear on the trolley mask. I like that. And the Hammy's like, I found my nuts.
He had a lot. It was like his marbles, you know? Like in Hook. When, what's his name? Can't find his marbles.
Lost.
His marbles?
Yeah.
Yes. I love that movie.
Hook is a great movie. We should
With
do that.
Kino. Kino?
Is Kino in that one?
No, he's not.
No.
That's
Rufio.
I was just...
Kino's Ninja Turtles. I saw something the other day. It was like a T-shirt, Employee of the Month or whatever. It was Kino. I was like, that's a good shirt. Anyway.
All right. So have you guys seen Furry Vengeance?
No.
It's a 2010 movie starring Brendan Fraser.
Furry Vengeance?
Yes.
Is it animated as well?
No, kind of.
So it's just Brendan Fraser?
Is
it like
really
a Roger
furry?
Rabbit type of thing?
Yes, where all these animals are kind of coming in and taking over this home and trying to steal his shit. And he's like, no.
Interesting.
It's kind of much like this, has Brooke Shields in it. These creatures are pretty much just terrorizing Brendan Fraser.
Huh.
It's a fun movie. I like it.
I have a favorite, least favorite.
2 more.
Oh,
or a few more.
Few more. Jesus. Okay.
Something like that.
So
I thought
the movie
this would
was
be
over.
short. That's why I picked it. But
we
Justin can make anything long, except
All right.
for his penis. Anyway.
What is that?
She said it's a good size.
She says it was 10
Guys.
inches.
Yeah. So, yeah, the Ben Folds. Luckily, it
5?
ended with a good one. I liked the Ben Folds that they had.
I love that song too. It's sad what they did to it.
Yeah. The one that's made, the rendition for the Rockin' with the Suburbs, this one, But then I understand why they can't use the other one. Because there are some certain things.
Can't be male, middle class, and white.
Yes.
It's
so
about
true.
aminals.
I think this exact one was also in Marley and Me. The original was kind of like my high school jam.
Yeah.
Never been like too big into like, it's kind of like ska in a sense. It's like
It's nothing like ska.
brass.
It doesn't have brass. It has a keyboard.
It sounds brassy. But yeah, I used to love that in like the Dave Mirra games and stuff. Another fun and insulting lesson about humans and TV around like the end credits. More on screen these days when it comes to, well, I guess all screens, not just TV, but like phones, tablets, all this, new watches and shit.
That, my friends, is the object of all human attention and devotion. And they call it a TV.
Wicked cool.
You see, humans feel a deep inner need to connect with the world around them.
That is just super duper.
They also feel a deep need to sit on their fat butts. Watching TV fulfills both needs at the same time.
Wow.
The actual Rockin' the Suburbs has so many other tributes and callbacks to the other bands like Korn, Limp Bizkit, maybe REM and Nirvana. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I did have a theory that like this was kind of geared towards addiction,
Stockholm Syndrome,
Marxist interpretations. Yeah. What was your favorite, least favorite?
I'm not going to read the whole article because I don't want to give the guy any credit.
Give him no credit.
But the title is So Awful I Can't Bear
I
to
have his
Live
profile
Anymore.
pulled up. This is the only review he's done on the whole website.
Yeah, so I don't want to give him any credit. Fuck that guy.
So I'll fucking barely tired plot, overused characters. He did this like a week after
Terrible
this movie came
movies
out,
like
yeah.
Ice Age.
Yeah, he says
Ice Age was amazing.
And then he says, "I'll save you $8.50 on this one." Jeez, back when
Ice
movies
Age
were cheap.
With John Leguizamo.
Is that for a small drink? $8.50.
Yeah, now. The ones, yeah, a lot of these are like atrocious or stupid or go see Cars or there's an hour and a half of my life I'll never get back.
That's the comment I hate the worst. You know, like
How did Bruce Willis, Nick Nolte, and Shatner agree to this?
are the most.
I bet
These
money.
are just titles of the reviews. Only if I like little kids movies.
It's
God
a
he
little
added
kid
movies
Yeah.
to that.
Maybe
Yeah,
don't go
there's
see
like
a
a
movie
weird
called Over the
apostrophe
Hedge.
right there.
Only if I like kids movies.
I sat here wondering how anyone over the age of 8 enjoys this movie.
Yeah, that was the
Maybe
one
because it's made for kids 8 and under.
that was the one I picked. Was how did Bruce and Nick Nolte agree to this?
A
That
crazy
one was
group
kinda
of
sucked.
animals versus equally crazy entitled Karen. That's not wrong. Not a lot of 1-star reviews.
I don't even want to read it.
Nah, fuck them.
Yeah, it's not a bad movie. It really isn't.
No,
it's
not a
pretty
bad
much
movie
fun.
at all.
We gave it an 8.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This guy.
I had to scroll back over.
It's been 3 years at this point.
It's the right button. It's just
I think I need to watch How to Train Your Dragon now. So.
Yeah.
Like it makes me want to watch other.
You watch How to Train Your Soundboard. I don't know.
How to train our editor.
We
our
should
producer.
like just start saying the sounds, and you got to hit the button that goes with it.
Boom. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Did we say boobs?
No, you're hitting my penis.
Oh.
You're not hitting a button.
Fact check, bitch.
Funny.
Anyways, that's pretty much all I got.
Yeah, I didn't have much. Like I said, I wanted this one to be just a funner, shorter movie than us we watched. And it's good. I enjoyed it. Like I said, not as much as I used to, but
I think I
think the lack of a soundtrack really like stood out this last time I watched it though, because I watched so many like animated Disney movies and other things that have just such great soundtracks, and I'm like, man, it's really missing from this.
Now that you say that, it kind of colors my review on this as well.
Yeah,
I think I would have enjoyed something.
Like when I was talking about Barnyard with some people at work, because we were talking about what, you know, they were curious what movie we were reviewing, and I told them, and then we were talking about Barnyard. I was like, those even have good songs in it. Like there's a Sam Elliott version of "Won't Back Down," but I don't know.
E-I-E-I-O. I mean, solid in it.
Huh.
And then that.
Is that in that?
I have no idea.
What is that?
He did Old MacDonald.
I got that.
Oh, okay.
He gets the reference. He just really wanted to know if they had a techno version or something in it.
There is. It's a good little sound.
That just always reminds me of like when I was younger and I used to DJ.
Oh, with Old MacDonald?
Yeah.
DJ
I used to have
Tanner.
the where you pull the lever and it spin it. The rooster says, and I used to have like 2 of them.
Oh, my shit's
Like,
broken.
OG McDonald.
They used that in this movie.
Did they?
Yeah, they hit the wrong sound effect though. They're like, "Oh, cat." When Stella came out of the woods, they tried to get the cat's attention, and they used one of those things, but it was like a cow or something. Not a cat.
Well,
it's not a cat.
What do we have going on for next movie review?
Well, I'm going to defer to Brian on this one.
Oh,
I have 2 dates.
Who?
Brian.
Okay.
I have 2 dates.
Brian?
And I'm going to give you the option of picking either date. So, Brian, you have a choice between
Brian's doing
1986 or 1998.
98.
All right.
I knew he was going to pick recency.
Yeah.
Brian's a recency bias guy.
And this was random off the movie list. So we are going to watch 1998 SLC Punk starring Matthew
love that
Lillard.
movie. Okay.
SLC Punk? Yeah, I've never heard of it.
It's an amazing movie.
It's a great,
Sweet.
It's a great drama, music-based movie.
Okay.
From the
This
90s.
is, since I've met AJ over here, this is the movie that's always standing on the back of my mind. Like I even picked him as like Matthew Lillard and like who would you cast? Probably solely because of this movie. I don't know. I see a lot of Lonnie in this movie.
Not an Asian guy?
AJ Lonnie.
It's not.
It does have an 89 for the viewers. So.
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie, yeah.
Yes.
Sweet.
It'll hit you. You might, I don't know what
Why
your
is
style
his
of
hair
music.
that
It's very
color?
punky.
Okay. I mean,
I think one of my favorite C's is like, hey, I want a job.
We'll talk about hey. I've never
that's a
even
little
heard of
preview.
this
Yeah, I've never
director.
heard of this.
Yeah, it's great. It's got Matthew Lillard in it. It's got Devin Sawa's in it. And then just a bunch. Oh, it's got, what's his name? Oh, fuck. What is his name? The guy from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, yeah.
Segel.
Jason Segel.
Segel.
So
He's
Adam Pascal.
He's such a simpleton, very smart simpleton.
Oh, it's got Shooter
nerdy
McGavin.
punk.
Christopher
yeah,
McDonald.
Yep. But anyway, great movie. You can watch it on Tubi, Amazon Prime, and Amazon Prime and Tubi for y'all.
Cool. I'm excited.
So enjoy.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
And we will see you guys next week. Next week with the Boundless PodTrap.
The Boundless PodTrap. Thank you guys for listening to
Can you
episode
tell
BPT
we haven't recorded in a while?
45.
Yeah, we're rusty.
This was 44 plus 1.
44 plus 1.
We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Stella!
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yes, Henny.
I filled the log.
This concludes our broadcast day.
I found my nuts!
Click.